Konnichiwa, everybody, and glad you made it back to this week's video. So it's summer outside and it's boiling under this thing. Still, I didn't want to leave the channel inactive for such a long time, so I decided I'd make a video about one of my favorite games, Nier Automata, because all of the time I was playing it, it had this strange, familiar feeling to it, and I couldn't put my finger on it. And it's this feeling that we're gonna talk about today, because there are two more games that are incredibly similar to Nier Automata, and chances are you might like them too. If you haven't played the other games, of course. And if you have, just enjoy this video and tell me your opinion on it. The two games I want to talk about today are Metal Gear Rising: Revengeance and Bayonetta 1 and 2. Well, the second one because I only have footage of the second one, because there are so many similarities between these games that I just had to make a video on it. I didn't find it anywhere, so why the heck not? Let's get the most obvious thing out of the way. The outfits, the look, the first thing you're gonna notice when you boot up the game. We're gonna take 2B as a character for today in Nier Automata. All characters are dressed in black. I mean, it's a no-brainer, sure, but I couldn't help but notice. And two of those characters, like 2B and Raiden, or Jack, from Metal Gear Rising, have these strange high headbands, something around their eyes. And in Metal Gear Rising, it's explained that via this headband, this eye patch that you have, you can actually see more, because this patch has this nanofibers that scan all of your surroundings. So technically, you think they see nothing, but they see even more than with their eyes. And it's not like their body isn't doing the job for them. Next thing on my list is the fighting style. There's something elegant, almost dance-like to all of their fighting styles. The way they swing their swords, and especially Raiden and 2B. Their fighting styles are just like Jetstream Sam said.
Self-taught, and not half bad.
The way they swing their heavy weapons, and mostly the way they swing their spears. There's a spear-like weapon in Metal Gear Rising that's made out of dwarf gecko hands that disassemble and assemble to form a spear, and they are dynamic in usage, as you can see on screen. And the way they hold it is exactly the same, so my thought is maybe Bayonetta and Raiden have a child and they named it 2B. Next connection to Bayonetta is this slow-mo time, this focus that you get that's called witch time. And in Bayonetta, when you dodge an enemy attack, you get something like bullet time. It's just more damage you can do in Nier Automata, but it's like a bullet time timer in Bayonetta, where you can just do crazy shit, and it stops time and you can do extra damage if your timing is correct. My favorite thing, the weapons. Both Raiden and 2B, or the Nier Automata characters, have high frequency weapons. What is a high frequency weapon? It's a sword or a melee weapon that's infused with a current that makes the... You know what? Look it up on the internet. It's explained better than I can do. But basically, look at it. It has Super Saiyan lighting surrounding it. How can you not like it? What's wrong with it? And every time I'm in Nier Automata in the city section, I get this strange feeling that this might be Denver. You know, those high skyscrapers, these highways and everything. And walking through it or taking a look sometimes, it only reminds me of Denver from Metal Gear Solid Rising. So it might be just my imagination, but I like to think this is Denver and this is the same universe as Metal Gear Rising, because everything in Metal Gear Rising is awesome. Like in Metal Gear Rising or the Metal Gear games that Raiden started in, you can change your hair, you can change the hair color, and it gives you some benefits like infinite ammo, infinite air, infinite grip. In Nier Automata, it's a little different. It's just cosmetic. It's the way your hair looks. And what more can a gamer ask for than his character looking unique? And just a little thing I noticed is the way you fall in Nier Automata. When you spread your arms, you spread your legs. Jack did the same kind of jump in Metal Gear Rising at the beginning, doing his ninja run, which is also very reminiscent of, or the sprint in Nier Automata is very reminiscent of the ninja run in Metal Gear Rising. Talking of reminiscent, the soundtrack. Platinum Games always fires up the most awesome soundtrack. I recorded something in Nier Automata, and I just wanted to show you the dynamic of the music, how it moves, and I found a spot where it's very apparent in Nier Automata. In Metal Gear Rising, it's the boss fights. The first phase is just, music, and then the lyrics kick in the second phase. In Nier Automata, the more you progress in the stage, the more the soundtrack changes. You have something slow, then the music kicks in, and then the vocals kick in. In Nier Automata, I got this. It was complete coincidence how it turned out. I just walked towards the camera, and I think I managed to do a video clip for this song just by walking towards the camera. Everything played in my favor. I'll let it play out, no interruptions, here you go. And now, as I said, in Metal Gear Solid Rising, my favorite boss fight, Sundowner, and this is the first phase, just music, no vocals. Check it out.
Like I said, kids are cool, Jack. And I'm very in touch with my inner child.
I bet you $10. You cannot sit still while the vocals kick in. Check it out.
I'll split you in two.
You owe me $10. Last thing I want to address is the huge boss fights you always have. They are very big, very epic and memorable. Platinum Games kinda has an eye for this. And even the other games like Vanquish have awesome boss fights. Though it's a short game, I still recommend it. Both Nier Automata and Bayonetta have very revealing shots. Like, you know, the booty shots, the perf shots. There's even a trophy in Nier Automata for staring at 2B's underwear for some time, and the trophy is called I did it by accident or something like that. In the first Bayonetta game, it even says on the cover, on the back right here, that's a playable porn. Nothing else to say. So, I don't know where I'm gonna make another video, guys. This is it for this week. It's so freaking hot. It's summer outside. Go outside. Go look at some booty and yoga pants at your local gym. Do something. Go to the seaside, anything. Don't stay inside. Enjoy the summer. Have a nice weekend. Bye.